Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have the Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on the Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against the Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this: Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link, and tonight it will be the battleground for CM Punk and the Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing the Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey, separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be nearly impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against him different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again. And here he comes, the Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight the Fiend, you survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with the Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for the Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked and CM Punk.
Or you could prepare for a wrestler. You could prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for the Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Not flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To the Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the Devil's playground with the Devil incarnate.
You can hit the Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain, and for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on the Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster in the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what the Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was the Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
And Punk gets countered there. He gets sent straight down to the floor. And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
Oh, that'll rattle you.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against the Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might. Punk dodges out in time.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his ground, double leg takedown, and trying for a quick pin here.
Surprisingly quick kick out.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader.
From way up. Off the mark with that one. Strong counter from Punk.
Back in the ring.
Calculating the next move here.
Oh, that would break your face.
Oh, and fights back.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
CM Punk bringing attacks to the Fiend, but will the Fiend shrug this off, as we've seen so frequently before? Crossbody.
Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
for a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome the Fiend without any help.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Mongolian chop.
Corey, that was a shining wizard.
This is not good, fellas. Better steer clear. That back has huge question marks surrounding it. He's looking to change the tides with the steel chair.
CM Punk may have broken through. His attacks really seem to be registering against the Fiend.
Connecting on the DDT. My God! Did you hear that chair shot? And he comes in under the ropes now.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Counters to gain the advantage. And CM Punk is in control.
Punk shifting things to his favor.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
GTS.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
Oh, didn't see that one coming. Out of action.
He's spreading those thumbtacks around like the seeds of pain they are.
Turned into a backdrop.
The Fiend showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in. No, not the thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. Shades of the head on CM Punk. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Wow.
Being carried around now. Running power slam.
A quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure here.
Hooked up. DDT. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Bullseye with the elbow.
Punk might have put an end to the nightmare with that.
Covered late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
No, stops the count at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Back and forth, counter after. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep.
The Fiend got caught with all of it. Oh, and shoulders down. Got the cover.
CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
That's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.